The representations of nature in cities afflicted by the neoliberal model, like those in Chile, allows to see how the cities grow in buildings but not in parks and common places for those who inhabited them. The repercussion of the explosive growth of the city translates in high figures of pollution, environmental contamination, and a rise on the temperatures. One way to balance this scenario is to search solutions in nature itself, for example, the development of trees and plants adapted to an urban landscape. This allows the absorption of carbon and helps to in drastic decrease on the high temperatures that we experience. In my last trip visiting parks and green areas in city of the north of Chile, I was able to learn in more than 280 stories that people assure the importance of the contact with nature when living in a city. In the urban areas with higher incomes, I was able to note how the irrigation of grass and the care of the trees was rigorous and constant. There is an abundant vegetation, although those parks wasn't the most visited. The green areas located in poor and middle-income neighborhoods have an important lack of trees or any vegetal species. They used to be paved, unoccupied, and with known resting places. There are places where the humble families inhabit that go in a debt for a lifetime to be able to buy a house that's far away from downtown or any basic services. What are the thoughts, what are the needs, and the ways to connect with nature before this adverse scenario? The green areas explain itself as a place to disconnect with those debts, way of lives, and the daily commute inside of the city. It's there where they explain the relationship with the park of the neighborhood. It's there where they assure the importance of every plant, of every tree. It is for these reasons that in a collaborative way the neighbors organize to plant, water, and clean these spaces. The neoliberal model of our cities demands new ways of rebellion. Our capacity to adapt before such adverse scenario like the segregation in which we live in may also be the chance to know about our resistance in the most day-to-day places. To incorporation of a vegetal nature, it's a new alternative that allows us to realize that not everything is lost.